I studied animal science in UCD, started back in 1994. I come from a farming background. I've always been interested in agriculture, and I chose animal science because of my home farm, and that was the reason why I thought it would be appropriate to me. At the time when I did my Leaving Cert, UCD was the only college in Ireland that offered a degree programme in agriculture, so it was the automatic choice for me, for somebody that wanted to develop a career in the sector. Since I've graduated, I've worked with the Irish Farmers Association after graduation for 4 years, and since then I've been banking. Initially with ACC Bank, and for the last 4 years I've been Head of Agriculture in Bank of Ireland. At the time that I started banking, there was a requirement within the sector for some agricultural specialists to work in the banking sector. And at the time it was perceived that it made more sense to take an agricultural graduate and skill them up in banking than to take a current banker and send them back to UCD for 4 years. So that's how I came to a banking role at that particular time. Right now in my role at Bank of Ireland, I work with our team of agriculture managers who are located throughout the country. It's a role that focuses on policy, on credit, on promoting the bank's proposition to our farming customers, and generally raising awareness of agriculture within Bank of Ireland to our staff members. I have a number of highlights from my time in UCD, both from a lecture hall perspective while in the Ag Block, and also socially. And a lot of the highlights really for me, and maybe the main one would be the people and friends that I made and colleagues that I now have as a result of spending 4 years in UCD in studying agricultural science. Relationships and friends that you make have stood me in very good stead, and from a networking point of view, agriculture is a small sector, and particularly people with ag degrees, where we tend to encounter each other very regularly, and it's great to have that network of relationships stretching back to my time in UCD. I absolutely would recommend studying agriculture in UCD. I work with a number of colleagues who have studied agriculture in UCD. I think it's a fantastic degree for any young person who wants to build a career for themselves within the sector or even outside the sector, because of its broad appeal, and it's certainly a degree that I'm thoroughly satisfied that I completed, and I would recommend to others.